Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little craft with me today. I know I've been into these craft with me's lately, but I wanted to share these rainbows that I did. So I think I've seen it first from Scrap Diva 29, which is Erica. She had a live one day and she showed us how she made these rainbows, and I love how they turned out. So I went out and I bought some of this what do you call this, like a cord or a rope, and I got this at Hobby Lobby and I made some rainbows, but Janae turned them into like a charm type of keychain, and I just love that idea, so I went ahead and turned mine into a like a dangle charm, so I can put them on my projects since I'm doing a unicorn swap soon. But a lot of collections have been coming out with rainbows in their collection. I mean, they even came out with rainbows in the Hey Santa collection, and that's a Christmas collection. So I'm crazy about the rainbows. I love them. They're so fun. You can make them in any color. So I'm gonna show you how I made these today. I thought they turned out so cute, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a minty color. I did get that at Hobby Lobby. So I'll show you the cord that I used. It's actually this brand. I got this at Hobby Lobby. This is the pink version, but this is the smaller one. I do have it in white, but this white, as you can see, is a lot thicker than the pink one. But since we're doing a smaller version for like a dangle, I thought the smaller one would work better. But this one I would make bigger rainbows with it. Since I made the mint one already, I'll make a pink one this time. I love this color. I love anything pink, but the mint is just so fun and cute too. So let me get that out of the way. And you don't really need much for these rainbow dangles. I did prepare some stuff, like if you want to add pom-poms. I have pom-poms, I have tassels, these lobster clasps. These are the larger ones I got at Hobby Lobby, and then I have some charms in there that I want to use. And then I did grab some beads. I have them all ready. This one is I use the, I don't know what they call it, not the eye pin, but like the one with the hook on the bottom, and then I just use that instead of like the flat eye pin that I always use. I'll show you what one looks like, so maybe you can get an idea. You can easily make it with your own wire, but instead of using this one where the pin is flat, I used one with the hook at the end, so we can turn them into dangles. So that's what I used, and I just did several kinds of beads. These beads I got off of AliExpress. They're super sparkly, really fun. Look at this really iridescent color. I put seed beads on each side just to decorate it furthermore, but I have those. And then I did use some of these, again using the same pin, and then I just did some beads and finished it off at the top. But we'll assemble it once I'm done with the rainbows. And then we're gonna need some yarn. So let's get started. I am going to use this pink one today. And as you guys know, I don't really measure anything, if you guys didn't know. So this, you can make any size that you want. There's not really like the right size or measurements for anything, but just however big you want to make your rainbows. So I'm gonna have this one here so I can kind of judge the size of it. But the larger one, I want to start with the larger one. I don't really measure, I just kind of eyeball it. And then from there we can see, like, that's the larger one. So that is the larger one. And then what you're gonna do is just loop the inside but keep the rainbow shape, and that's how you're gonna cut your smaller piece in the middle. So I'm gonna cut that. So that's your medium size one. And then same with a third piece. Same with the third piece. It doesn't have to be exact because I am gonna trim off the excess when we are done, so the look will be more finished. So that is my rainbow so far. As you can see, it's not even or anything, but they will look even when we finish. And then the next step is just to choose whatever type of yarn you want to use. I did make some with this gold type of fiber with the sequins on it. I got from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to wrap my yarn first and then use that gold fiber to wrap it furthermore, to add some more, add a different type of texture to it. So I'm just going to pick out whatever kind of yarn I want first. So I told you guys about this yarn. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's really inexpensive, $4.99. You can always find these on sale. You know, Hobby Lobby always has their sales every week. And I love this yarn. It has these iridescent flecks in it. Really, really pretty. I think I have like all the colors that they have. I just love yarn. I have bins and bins of yarn. It's not even funny. So we'll start with the largest one. All you're gonna do is take your hot glue gun and put some glue about, I would say about 3/4 of the way up. Just put a dab of glue, and then you're gonna put your yarn and secure it with your finger first. Make sure you don't burn yourself. The glue dot doesn't have to be so big, but see how there's some space down here, just enough so that you have this fringe going on. And then make sure you save some space so you can trim off the excess if you need to. And all you're gonna do now is start wrapping your cord. That's all you have to do. And then once we get to the middle, which is the top, we're gonna add a jump ring to the largest piece here. Pretty simple. You want to keep it nice and neat. Make sure your cord is not showing at all. And once you eyeball it to about halfway, then you can add your jump ring. Before you add your jump ring, just add a little bit of glue right there to secure it so it doesn't come undone while you're trying to add your jump ring. I think that's about halfway. It's okay if it's not perfect. That should be good enough. I'll grab a jump ring really quick. Let me get this out of the way. I have more space on my desk to work with. So what you're gonna want to do is open up the jump ring and put it right into your yarn, just like that, between your yarn and your cord, and that should secure it. So that is that, but instead of doing just one loop, I am going to go back around into the loop one more time to secure it furthermore. So you have 2 loops of yarn in there, just so it's pretty secure. I like, you know, just in case one fails you, you have a second one. And then for this one, I'm gonna add just a dab of glue again, just to secure it. And then we're gonna wrap around the outside of the jump ring. Make sure you like pull it snug, make sure the cord is not showing, and go ahead and keep wrapping. And then once you get towards the end, make sure you have about 3/4 of an inch left so you can have some fringe at the ends. All you're gonna do is keep wrapping. It's okay if it's not perfect. You can always pull the yarn more snug if you need to. Once you get to the end, about 3/4, put another dab of glue and then secure it. Maybe one more. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then when you're done with that, you can just snip off the excess. It does not have to be perfect. I'm not looking for anything too perfect. So that is your first, the large loop right there. Really cute. I like the colors. Maybe the second one I'll do a minty color. Let me see. I have this minty color here with the flecks in it. Do I want to do a plain one? Maybe I'll do this one instead and then wrap the gold fiber around it. So I'll do this color for the middle, second largest. And again, you just do the same step, but with this one, you don't have to add your jump ring. You just need to add it to the largest one. So we are just gonna keep wrapping. Once you get towards the middle and you want to secure it with like a dab of hot glue, you can, just so it's super secure, it doesn't come undone or anything. So when you get about halfway, I just put a little dab of glue. That way, if your hand gets tired, you can let go for a little bit without worrying about it coming undone. So we're just gonna keep wrapping. And again, you just need to come about 3/4 of an inch to the end, and we're gonna glue it down. I really love this rope. I know cord or rope, whatever you want to call it. I know some of them you have to put wire in them, but with this you can kind of move it around and it keeps its shape pretty well. I think that's why I love using this cord a lot. I know some people have trouble keeping the rainbow shape, so they put some wire in between, but this one keeps its shape pretty well, especially when you're done and you're about to glue the rainbows together. It works pretty well. So the last color, I think I'll go with this peachy color with the flecks in it. I am totally loving this color, and you can always like switch up your fibers too. I have some like suede yarn that's really pretty once you wrap them, or you can maybe use like a smaller type of eyelash trim. It'll look really pretty too. I think I want to maybe take out my velvet yarn and try this. It'll give it a really nice texture. If you guys saw my Hobby Lobby haul, I did pick up a whole bunch of cotton yarn to make a coaster. It's supposed to look like a carpet. I was inspired by Andrea, who is Crafty Mom of Two, so I actually sat down the other day and crocheted a coaster for my drinks. You know, you don't want your drinks on your crafting table, and sometimes it leaves like a ring or it ruins your tabletop. So I always like to have a coaster down to help, you know, not ruin your crafting desk. So I'll give you guys a little peek of what I crocheted the other night. It turned out super cute. I don't think we used the same pattern. I just kept it pretty simple with a single crochet, but this is my drink for today. I'm drinking sparkling water. I'm always drinking sparkling water. And this is my little coaster that I put my sparkling water on. It's so cute. It looks like a mini carpet. I don't know if you can tell, or it's like making it super blurry, but I love how this came out. It's so cute. It's like a mini carpet for your drink. And I love the sparkly cotton yarn that I picked out. So there is my 3 pieces, and then I want to wrap the middle one with this gold fiber. So what I'm gonna do is take the middle one, put some hot glue at the end, and we are going to just sporadically wrap it, but just one way, but make sure that you leave space in between. So just keep wrapping all the way to the end. You already secured the other end, so you don't have to worry about it coming out. It does not have to be perfect. I think if you do some close together and some farther apart, it gives it like a little character, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be perfect. And then once you get to the end, you want to put some glue down so that this end doesn't move or budge, or else the gold will start coming undone. So you want to do that, and then turn your rainbow around and go back the other way. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you want to line up where your sequins lay, it doesn't really bother me where it lands, but that's what I do to make this gold, I don't know what you would call this, fiber yarn. You can find it in the yarn section of Hobby Lobby. I just love this little added dimension. Really, really cute. So that is the middle piece. So what you're gonna do now is take your larger piece and your middle piece. You can line it up if you want to. And then what I do is I start at one end, and then I start gluing it slowly, and then all the way to the tip. So that's what I do. Line it up how you want it. And then what you're gonna do is hold it together like that. Spread this apart so you can put glue right here, and then you can quickly secure it together. Sometimes the glue, it dries too quickly, and I don't want to have like a whole glue mess. So I want to have the 2 pieces kind of together so you can quickly glue it together, because once the glue hardens, you can kind of see like a gap in between, and it's not pretty. So you want to secure it slowly together so there's no gap, so you can see the arch kind of forming already. And then I want to do this part right here, and then we'll glue all the way to the end. Few pieces at a time. You want to make sure your back looks together also, because this is going to be a dangle and you'll be seeing it from both sides. And then secure it all the way, and the glue stops where the yarn stops. So once you get that secure, you do the same with the smaller one in the middle. I kept my rainbows pretty simple, but you can always add other textures. I saw Janae add pom-poms to hers, and you can add, let's see, you can put diamond dots on it. We know everybody has a million color diamond dots in their stash, and this is a great project to use with the diamond dots. And with the diamond dots, you can add it on both sides of the rainbow too. That would look really cute. So you can finish off both sides instead of just one side. And then you can also add like bows to this area if you want to cover that up a little bit more. I kind of like the look of it being bare. So just give it a few seconds, make sure it doesn't come undone. I think if you take your time to put your glue placement in certain areas, then this is a pretty easy, simple project. You just have to take your time with the hot glue so you don't have a whole hot glue mess. But other than that, it comes together pretty easily. So that is my rainbow. So what you're gonna do is, you see how the fibers are kind of coming undone at the end? I didn't secure it very well. Just put a dab of hot glue. You don't even have to press on your hot glue. Just dab it a little bit so it's secure, so it doesn't come undone. Looks a little bit more finished. But I love how this looks so far. So cute. I love the pink frillies coming through. I'm gonna just comb it with my fingers a little bit so it's more fringy. I love the way it looks like that. And then we will trim off whatever excess. Give it a little bit more finished look. I don't like it looking too perfect though, so it doesn't have to be like super straight or anything, just so it's a little bit more contained. But I love how that looks. It's so cute. I haven't done a pink one yet, so it's coming out really cute. Love the gold flecks coming through the middle. Really cute. And obviously my jump ring is so crooked, but once you get it on your dangle, it's not gonna look too bad. So cute. I love this. Okay, so let's assemble our dangle. Let me see. I put together some of these beads already, so you guys don't get me trying to do this while I'm out of frame. I'm so out of frame every time I do the craft with these, so I try and make everything easier. I think I'm gonna use those two, and maybe should I use a mint green tassel? I think I'm gonna use this bright pink. So I'll use that, and then maybe I'll use this cupcake charm. I think it'll be really cute. I need to buy some more charms. Like, I keep using the same charms over and over. I actually don't have a lot of charms. I should go on AliExpress or Amazon and check out what charms they have. Another good charm shop is Pretty Mix Studios. I get a lot of charms. She has the cutest ones too, but she runs out so quick, so you gotta jump on it if you see some. So I have some jump rings here. I'm gonna use some small ones to attach them together. So I'm gonna attach this rainbow with the end of this larger bead. So cute. And sometimes the opening of the jump ring is on top, you know, this larger one, so I like to move it to the side a little bit so that your dangle doesn't come undone. So the opening is actually right here, instead of at the top, because sometimes if you yank on it too hard, it'll come undone. So we have that. I'm gonna add these 2 beads on top of this larger one. I wasn't going to do this craft with me, but I have so many people asking how I make my rainbows. So I just thought I would jump on here and show you guys. And then I want to add a lobster clasp on the top. So I'm going to add another jump ring with these larger lobster clasps that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm all tongue-tied today. It's one of those days where I picked up the phone like way too many times at work and I'm just so tired. By the end of the day, like, I get so tongue-tied. I don't even want to talk on some days. So I'm going to grab some of these beads and add an extra bead onto some of these dangles. So I think I'm going to add maybe a smaller pink bead. I want pink. Maybe I want a yellow one. So I wire wrapped these teeny tiny like pearly yellow ones. I think I'm gonna do a little teeny tiny yellow one. Maybe like a pearly color one. A smaller one. Since I have that bright pink tassel for the top, so maybe I'll use this one for the one with the tassel. I'm gonna add a jump ring, add this tassel on here, and I'll add this lighter color bead on with the tassel. And then this tassel will go to the very top jump ring that I have right after the lobster clasp. So that, really cute. And then I'll add another jump ring with this charm, this cupcake charm. This is Pretty Mix Studio. I'll leave the link down below if I remember. I'm really bad at remembering to leave the links down below sometimes. So if you guys need the link to anything, definitely give me a message. I will try and get the link for you. And this one, I like to add it to right under this turquoise bead. I have that little hook. I like to add it onto that one. Just because if I add it onto this ring down here, then this this charm like comes down and hits this really big bead. I kind of like it to hit in between just like that instead of having it hit right on the side of this big bead, if that makes sense. I just like the way that dangles a little bit more. So that is my rainbow charm, tassel, keychain. I don't know what you want to call this, but that is how I make my rainbows. The rainbow doesn't look too lopsided once you put it on a charm, trust me. No one's gonna notice. But that is my little tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You can make this in a whole bunch of colors. I had so much fun. I've been really enjoying these type of dangle embellishments lately. You can definitely use a whole lot of beads that you've been hoarding. So get those beads out and start using them. I hope you like this tutorial. I will definitely leave the links to Erica's channel and Janae's channel down below for you guys. And a new YouTuber who is Treese. I'll leave her link down below, but she also has a tutorial on these rainbows. So I'll leave all 3 of them down below for you guys. Make sure you check out their channels. They are super inspirational. You guys probably already know them. So have a good day, guys. Bye.